Hey guys, it's KG Master here, and before I get into this video, I just wanted to let you know I had so much crap in my head that I had tons and tons of scripts. Right now, this is one of them. Seriously, I had scripts for videos that I never got to make, and now this will be episode 1, and I will go backwards throughout these blogs. Let's just hope I'm in time before the game comes out. I'm definitely late on other videos that other people talked about this game. I saw this one, and when I looked at it, I had a strange thought that Williams/Springtrap, also known as the virus because of Glitchtrap, if you know about the story behind that, could be or not making these animatronics seem to hypnotize/control. It might do something with the books that's coming. That's too early to say, and simply to think that's the case. And then I saw this other teaser. I saw this animatronic, or it's a suit, I'm not too sure, on the picture. This one has a name called Montgomery, short for Monty, as people have been saying. People are saying that it could be a new Foxy, but then they say it's a crocodile. But I think it could be a dinosaur. Maybe it's a mix of both. And the other picture I saw with the 4 animatronics, people say this one is Chica, and others say it's a Bonnie. The second one looks like Freddy, but maybe not, and could be something else. And the 4th one, maybe a lion or a fox or Chica, but could be could be a different circus baby, who knows. And the whole environment, it's really got this really cool cyberpunk feel to it, of what could be Mohawk style hair on Monty.
And the way with the shoulder pads could be something to do with the space themed fnaf mentioned and depicted in Scott Coffin's game.
I'm not too sure, but it just looks like that. And the background clearly looks like a disco flashing neon fog machine place, 80s style, with different floors of the area. But it looks like it's near or in a shopping mall or something else. After realizing with the other picture, it has a sign that says arcade on the top area, and the down left has the laser tag, and in the middle looks like it says cinema, and the other side has Freddy Fazbear Pizza. So I don't think this is a shopping mall. This is maybe another big restaurant. I'm not too sure. It reminds me of one of those disco restaurants, they have. But the name Montgomery, I could not help but think of Dr. Montgomery, the reptile expert from Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. And the story in the series of unfortunate events has elements that are similar in FNAF. If you've seen the show and movie and read the books, you might understand what I'm getting at. Now, I am saying that I can't wait for this one when it comes out. Those nostalgic vibes of fun times like roller coasters and the disco parties are kicking back in. I feel good, but a bit of me feels very sadness. I don't know why. Might be how I felt with the first FNAF games when they come out, with to the never-ending looping story, to the good old days. I certainly wonder if this game happens in the middle of the FNAF universe or after. Thinking about the timeline, it even might be somewhere in the beginning, possibly, or then if you know Scott, I think this will be jumping different timelines altogether. But it could just be in the future after the events. But there's a problem, a hint of what seems to be Elizabeth from FNAF Pizzeria, maybe FNAF 4 as well, but it's hard to tell. The virus, also known as Glitch Trap, has taken over phones, animatronics, the internet, but maybe looking for a host to take over, but could be something else. Also, the animatronic in the back looks like it's acting like a dog, or just sitting there. It looks like an alleyway near the buildings, or is it? It looks like they're buildings, and in the background you can see sunlight, or something else, with particles going out, and they are moving away the light, not in. The kids or teenagers in these great artwork pictures that Scott released, something like blue light appears on his phone, or the eyes of the animatronics possibly is getting messages from someone or something. Again, it's too early to say, and all I can say is it could not be the case.
After reading this book, I always knew that most of these animatronics are a reflection, and now this kind of explains the motive of the killer in a way, and why. Because something might have been taken from the killer. In return, he made these animatronics with the data of mostly dark subjects in history and learned by seeing and hearing. And the way they are, like Funtime Freddy, is not the only one that's like this. In the game overs of Five Nights at Freddy's Simulator, they are really glad when they killed Michael, because they knew they did not want to die, but only keep doing what they are programmed to do, or meant to be programmed to do, who knows. And they knew about Michael's actions to take down these animatronics. And Williams / the killer's legacy of why, and the metaphor is just great of Funtime. The metaphor in the book of Funtime Freddy looking down at you above, like some kind of judgment, or no matter if you're guilty or not, like you're looking up at death, talking with your last words. The killer is in most of his creations, and his expressions, and his expressing, and thinks every child and adult should be guilty. And it makes you wonder if William has now been doing this to get rid of humans, because William is no longer human anymore, because he sees himself as some kind of god or something, I don't know. But most sincerely, they're just trying to survive. But it's just a theory, and like what Mr. Hippo said before about every piece of detail.
Well, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay?
Well, I can't wait for the other story in the books. Can't wait to wonder who this Ditch Raff is. Someone we already know that's been around possibly longer than anyone, or someone that's trying to start or undo what's been happening with the pizzeria over the years. Now, that's all I gotta say, and I'm glad I got over this.
Had these videos in mind for a while, just never got the chance to do them because I've been figuring out what video to make. Because I'm working on my movie projects while I got all this other crap that's just sitting there waiting to be done. And I decided to hell with it. I'm gonna stop working on my major film and work on these little videos so they don't weigh me down like a shipwreck or something.
And remember, I'll see you in the future.